Hey everybody, it's Scott with Harper Health AZ. Today I'm going to show you how I make a puff pastry. And if you haven't yet, make sure to hit that thumbs up there and that little red bar below is subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for videos every Sunday and most Wednesdays. Alright, so let's jump right into this one. So we'll be adding 3 cups of gluten-free flour to this one. And next we will be adding 3/4 teaspoon of salt. And then 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Now with all those together, we just want to whisk those ones in with each other. I know you guys are gonna probably laugh at the whisk I'm using because it's meant for an actual blender, but I just like it because I can get a better grip than any of my other ones. Next, I'm gonna be doing 2 sticks of butter. I'm gonna be using the vegan Earth Balance butter in here. And this is gonna be 16 tablespoons in total. And we'll wanna melt this first so it's easier to mix in with this. So first thing, let's melt it. All right, got mostly the melted butter here. I do about 20 to 30 seconds for each block here. And as you can see, that guy's gonna need a little bit more. But in the meantime, we are going to go ahead and slowly add in some of the butter and just mix that in. All right, and now that we got the 2 sticks of butter mixed in there all nice, as you can see, some stuff kind of got on the counter. I did clean the entire counter off, and that's why this next part is happening. We are going to be using the counter to continue mixing it. Next, we are going to grab half a cup of water and kind of get this guy all smashed up. And I just like using my hand, of course, if you want to use a knife or anything else. If you do have a specific prepped surface that you want to use to make this on, you can definitely do that one. But as you can see, it's very clumpy, doesn't really stick together. And this is where the water comes in for us. So we're just gonna slowly pour over some water. We don't want too much because we're gonna slowly mix it into here. All right, and next, since we got all the dough mixed with the water there, we just want to roll it into a ball. All right, next we are going to throw our ball of dough in the fridge for 20 minutes. All right, we're going to go ahead and grab our dough out of the fridge. Looks about the same. We are just going to do a couple folds to it and throw it back in the fridge. And then bring out our rolling pin. And this rolling pin was actually a homemade one from one of my old neighbors. And it is actually a Boink built. So pretty awesome, using multiple different pieces of wood to get it together. And what we're doing with our dough here is kind of get it into a rectangle shape. And just fold it over on itself. Then fold it over again. Now we can go ahead and roll it back up into a ball. And if you have issues with it sticking to the counter, just add a little bit of flour to keep it from sticking. I am having no issues with this the last few times I've made it. So we are gonna throw it back on a plate, throw it in the fridge for 20 minutes. All right, so we got our dough. All right, we got our dough all rolled up into a ball again. We are gonna throw it in the fridge for another 20 minutes or however long you need until you are gonna use it. I'm making this, so I'm gonna be using it right away. But 2 days max. If you want it to make it the night before you're gonna use it, perfect. Just maybe throw some to cover it. But other than that, let's throw it in the fridge for another 20 minutes. All right, so the 20 minutes is done. Let's go ahead and grab our puff pastry roll. And and it is looking very good. And we can turn this into a lot of different things that we like. We could do biscuits, danishes, pies, dinner meals. I'm gonna try a bunch of different ones, so be on the lookout for a lot using the puff pastry. It's all gonna depend exactly what you're cooking as to how long you need to cook this guy for. So if you're doing any pastries or biscuits of any kind, what you will want to do first is get it into whatever form you're using, let it rise for about 15 to 30 minutes, and then preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Once it is at 400, throw them in for about 10 to 20 minutes. It's going to depend on your oven and the thickness or how thin your pastries, biscuits, crust, whatever you're going to use it for, as to how they will actually turn out. I did some pastries the other day and they were definitely a lot thicker. It took 20 minutes for them to get perfect on there. They were really big, so I'm definitely gonna remember to be a lot thinner on my dough in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. It's definitely out of my realm. I don't do a lot of baking. I mainly cook meals and everything. So this one was nice to get out of my comfort zone and get something definitely a lot different going on here. It was a lot of fun. I found it really relaxing making the dough. So if you guys haven't liked the video already, make sure to like it. It definitely helps me being found in the YouTube algorithm out there. And that little red notification, if it is red for you, make sure to click that to subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you all next time. Have a great rest of your day.